I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio Skulls all day.
The lyric scientist lab.
And we're not going anywhere because this is yet another weekly exciting episode of everybody's two favorite people on the planet. Jared and RJ, RJ and Jared. And with our powers combined, we create the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. How was that?
It was all right.
Okay, good. I'm glad you liked it.
Look at Epic's here this week.
Hey, it's
Fucking
Epic.
Act like he fucking don't know anybody no more and shit.
Actually, speaking of Epic, that reminds me. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
The guy who said he was ready an hour ago was not ready.
I'm very ready. I'm the most prepared person that you'll probably ever meet.
Why did you have so much fucking Coke in there?
Because I think I poured half the bottle of Kessler's in
No,
there.
you didn't.
I poured a lot in there.
You didn't pour that much.
I don't know. I overdid it.
I
So
changed the fucking thing to 67.
and I got my drink. But yeah, speaking of Epic, hello, sir. And you, sir, got a package in the mail this week.
No, I didn't.
You did. You got a package in the mail that was delivered here to the Mad Scientist Lab headquarters. Okay. I will not discuss its secret location. Only several people know of it.
Yeah, don't discuss it.
We will not give away the location of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. So
Street information.
let me get it out of here. I've got it in my hoodie.
It must be the little boobies thing.
It's not. It's
Where the fuck is the stream information?
it's wristbands that say "I love boobies."
Oh damn, a whole packet of them. Good
Yes.
gracious.
So this one says boobies. Well, here I'll let you open it.
No, just open it. I'm
Okay.
still doing tech stuff.
All right. So I'm gonna open up our booby wristband bag because boobs are awesome. Who doesn't like boobs? Okay. And it looks like there's a little card in
It's
here.
the same as this is basically a gifted sub. Because we don't have them yet.
Yeah, let's be serious. All of us love boobies. Well, with a few exceptions. Dear booby lovers, we want to thank you for your purchase and are committed to delivering the highest quality to all our customers. Amazon reviews are very important to us in today's world. Will you take a moment of your time to jot down a review?
This man is reading the whole fucking.
It's a quick and easy way for you to make a difference. Go to Amazon-orders- write a product review.
Actually, we are on Amazon. If you're on Twitch, you're basically on Amazon. I wish we had subscription things where people could just subscribe and.
That would be pretty cool. And thank you for an amazing purchase. And there are different types of boobies in the world, apparently. It really says apparently afterward. That's kind of cool.
That sounds like something you would write.
This is my kind of lingo. I'm liking this. I'm not going to lie. So there are round boobies, east-west boobies, side-set boobies, teardrop boobies, slender boobies.
Wait, did you just point at the camera for teardrop?
Yeah. So asymmetric boobies, bell-shaped, athletic, and then relaxed boobies.
Okay, so what's the best boobies?
Well, judging from the draw, I like the side set boobies are pretty nice.
I agree with that bit.
Yeah.
Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Well, this is true too. Yeah, we like boobs.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Then I don't think
But
there's.
athletic. See, I like athletic bodies, so athletic boobs is probably what I would go for. Only thing is about athletic boobs is there's not as much fat as.
This is true. This is true.
As normal.
I have been lucky enough to see some in my lifetime. I'll tell you, I'm very fortunate.
I mean, porn doesn't count.
No.
No.
But I'm still very fortunate, in my life. So, okay. So we've got our booby wristbands with our booby review thing. So I'm going to set this off here to the side. Let's see which one. What do we got here? Okay. So we've got, I love titties. Mm-hmm.
That's the one I have on right now.
Is okay. Boobs are magic. You like that one? That one's pretty cool.
Oh, that one's cool.
Okay. Then we've got, I love boobies.
Mm-hmm.
Boobies make me, and then there's a little smiley face. I kind of like that one. There's two of those, so I'll give you one.
Just leave them in the bag, bro.
All right.
Extra. I have one on.
We just need to wear all of them at one time.
No.
Become the ultimate boob lover. That's what we need to do.
I forget.
Let's see. This one is I love, and then it's got a picture of boobies. Okay. And I think,
Picture of boobies one you already have.
yeah, this one's slightly different. And then, yeah.
What's
so
that one right there?
This one?
Keep going. Keep right there in your hand, the top one.
This top one right here?
Yes.
This one is I love boobs, but it's got the little titties next to it.
Oh, okay, like a body. Okay.
Yeah. So we've got boob bands, and they are super cool.
You know, a cool one would be if they had. You remember in calculators when we used to turn them upside down and spell
Boobless.
boobs?
Yes.
Not boobless. It's spelled boobs.
Oh, well, you could do boobless. You could do B-O-O.
What the fuck is boobless?
Well, there was like a joke with it. The lady has boobs, but then she's boobless. So it's 80087355. Boobless. When you turn it upside down. You've never seen that one?
I have seen it, but I would not have remembered that corny ass joke.
Well, I don't remember the whole joke, but I know
That
that's
is
what.
that is the joke.
But
if you're in
that's the-
fucking 6th grade and you fucking figured out you could spell boobs or boobless
I
on
was
a
like,
calculator,
I think I was like in like the 3rd or 4th grade when I figured that out. I think.
whatever grade.
I'm just saying, okay.
Either way, you were young and didn't know what the fuck comedy was.
I don't know a lot of things as an adult, which is kind of sad now that I think about it, but it's okay. You know,
G-Man said he does love boobs or noobs. He said noobs.
absolutely.
How's that cup of soda you're drinking there?
It's pretty potent.
Yeah,
It's,
that's just soda.
It's not soda, sir. It's whiskey powered
No, it's
soda.
not. No, it's not.
It's got the nutrients of whiskey and the power of soda.
This guy has been sober for 1 month and he's fucking acting like he's never drank a drink in his life.
It's hard. It's like it's becoming more difficult for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
because you're getting older, genius.
I know, and
But then you're also becoming just used to fucking being a recluse, stuck in the house. So
dude, I like it's nice. I have created this world in my head in the last month. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to envision it without sounding too crazy.
no, please, please explain this.
What that? No,
What's this world you speak of?
No, I'm not like thinking of like creating like fucking hobbits and shit like that. You know, not some sci-fi shit. But I've just found
that's not sci-fi.
I've just found like a lot of peace in the last month, man. You know,
Okay.
I don't know if it's like my sleeping or the ganj or whatever it is, but I got a lot of peace, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely the gone. You sound like a hippie.
I'm telling you,
Like, bro, I fucking found the way to
Dude,
the path of the night, of the light, of the dark, and the sun, and the moons and stars.
dude. I'm telling you, I've just been vibing.
Okay.
I've been vibing, and it might be the cold showers too, dude. I've been doing that. Or like the cold water, not essentially the entire cold shower, but
I did that. I think it was Tuesday before the show. Was it Tuesday or Monday before the show? It was by accident. I was trying to turn the shower off, and I didn't turn it all the way. So and I forgot, and the shit switched to cold like that, and I was like, oh! I was like, you know what? I'm gonna embrace this shit. I sat there for probably like 3 minutes, just like,
dude, that's
not
what
screaming. I'm not screaming like a little girl.
That's what I do.
Clearly, but you just breathe it. You breathe through it. Like,
Well, yeah. Oh, trust me, I definitely do. But initially, I do want to rage and shove my head through the tile on my shower and stuff.
well, I mean, it's clearly helping with other issues.
What other issues do I have, Jared?
Just mental illness type
Oh,
stuff.
well, it's probably the lack of booze too.
Well, it's that, and then the cold. What do they call it? For a lack of a better word, plunge.
Yeah, we're gonna call it the plunger.
No, we're not calling
Dude,
it the plunger.
Let's
bro.
call it the plunger, dude. The name of the episode should be the plunger.
What you should do is listen to more scientific podcasts besides just. You don't even listen to any podcast, do you?
I've been listening to snippets of podcasts.
That's not the same thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're not. That's like listening to snippets of news. You're not getting the full context of
Well,
the
yeah.
stuff.
Well, I try to listen to them before I go to bed, but so I typically fall asleep during them.
Oh, well,
That's
I mean,
that's kind of what
but you can watch. You can listen.
I try to listen as
all
long as I
day.
can.
Get some headphones, like them little small earbuds. I listen to shit all the time. But I'm at home a lot, so I watch because I have I use AirPlay to watch Joe Rogan from Spotify on my TV. So I catch it, but I don't really watch all of his episodes because there's not a lot of people that I'm not every show is for everybody.
Yeah, no, that's fine. There's some things I look at, I'm like, this doesn't look too interesting to me.
And there's some people who I know I could probably learn some stuff from, but it's like I'm not in the mood for like being in learning mode right now. Like I did that for years. I'm kind of done with.
You want
mode.
mindless action?
No,
you want bang bang pow pow.
I want educational. Like I watch a lot of comedians interviewing comedians because then they go back and forth about their stuff, and I'm just studying shit off of that more than anything.
Well, speaking of comedy, I know that you had your show this past week down at Shooters in Springfield. Shoot Your Shot, open mic
you already
comedy.
asked me how it went. I said it went all right.
Yeah, but that was like in person, and not we're not in person, but we're in person on the show.
It was just another show. A lot of people came out that don't normally come out, and we had a good time. And I just wish more people would come out.
They had a really good time there
I wouldn't. I'm kind of what I am upset about though is them putting karaoke on right after because there's certain karaoke people that will come there early and I had to check one person. I'm like, first of all, it's not 9 o'clock. Don't be moving the chairs around because it ain't karaoke yet. It's fucking comedy right now.
This is my shit, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Did you say it like that? I can imagine you saying it.
I didn't say my shit. I was like, yo, this ain't karaoke. This is comedy right now.
Yeah.
Like, you can go sit back over there and leave. Because what if somebody wants to come in here and have a seat that's not conjoined with somebody else?
Yeah.
Like, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we ain't doing that shit.
And this same person, like, when 9 o'clock hits, they'll be, like, looking at their watch and shit while somebody's still going on. So, like, I don't know, it's kind of... I'm kind of getting perturbed about that. I might just have to find some place else to do it. It's annoying the fuck out of me.
Is it an old person?
I mean, they're older.
Oh, okay.
But it's not just that person. It's I'm trying to say this without people knowing. I don't know. I just don't like how shit is being handled.
How long is that? How long have they been doing karaoke every Tuesday, like after your show? Do they do it every?
They just started at the beginning of the year.
Oh, at the beginning of the year. Okay, okay. All right. So that's every Tuesday they do that?
They do that every Tuesday.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So I don't know. And I don't want to move it up earlier to 6. Wait, what time do we start? No, we start at 8. I don't want to move it up to 7 because when the regular weather starts again, or the better time of year, it's going to be bright as shit outside when we're trying to do comedy, and it doesn't feel the same trying to do comedy and fucking sunlight shining through the fucking
we need a dingy old little bar filled with smoke and someone in the back.
I mean, kind of.
You know. I mean, but those are the best spots, though.
Yeah, the small, compact places.
Where you breathing everybody.
Where it's dark. No.
I'm sorry. Breathing everybody air.
No, where it's dark, compact, and it's more personable and more intimate.
I like that. I like that a lot. So that's dope. So what I wanted to touch real quick before we roll on with the rest of the show, later tonight I will be streaming, okay, not at 1 a.m. for Jared, because I don't do that anymore, okay, because it's dumb, right? Streaming at 1 a.m.?
Yeah, nobody. I mean, unless you have a following from the fucking AU, then that would be the best time to do it.
I get a few people watch. I don't know who it is.
You don't know if they're from Australia. When I say AU, that means Australia.
I'm
okay.
You want me to talk to you like that the rest of the show, Jared?
No.
I think I'm going to talk like this the rest of the show.
That's not even good.
I didn't think it was, but I'm going to continue to talk.
You sound like a fucking a radio DJ, man.
Oh, good, because we're on a podcast. Hey, folks out there in the world, this is me, your host, Richard J, Rocky Mountain J, or they like to call me McClutchin on the sticks.
You still on that Rocky Mountain J?
No, I'm not still on Rocky Mountain J.
Rocky Mountain Oysters out
here. Dude,
you had a whole show named after that.
I'm so sorry.
You moved your streaming back to midnight, so it's a whole hour later.
It's tonight I will be streaming.
Shout out Ghost Chips.
Dead Space, the remake So I am very, very excited. The story of Isaac Clarke, lost in space with nothing but a plasma cutter against the necromorphs. I'm very excited.
Mm.
You should be too.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to fill up my stasis rig.
I've been playing this fucking damn mobile game, which I fucking already spent goddamn probably $100 on this.
Dude,
game.
it's hard not to buy coins and shit for certain games.
Yeah, because it's like I want to beat this level, but they made it so fucking hard that I need assistance. The fuck,
Dude, it's the worst. I was playing Apex a little earlier today with our good friend, our good friend Frashy, and they have the Celestial Sunrise event going on. Okay,
that is the most fucking homosexual shit I've ever heard.
dude, that's what it's called though.
What is this?
It's called the Celestial Sunrise event.
Okay.
Is it? Wait, is that the name of it? I don't know if Al is Frashy in here.
He hasn't shown his face.
Oh, okay. All right. No, it's the Celestial something event. I swear it's Celestial Sunrise. Anyway, they do events every season, or even 2 events where they'll come out with like a limited time game mode, and they'll come out with limited time cosmetics. And if you get all the cosmetics,
All your friends get to do this.
yeah, that's pretty much dude. Dude, and fucking
If you didn't get that one, I can't help you. God damn, slow down there, fucking chief.
no, please, I will never.
I wasn't calling you him. I was
No.
calling you just there was the like boss or buddy or
Yeah, hold on there. Let me just move it over to the side. So, you know, they have all these really nice items for this event going on, and
am I okay? I was
dude,
I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
we're being hacked.
For anybody who doesn't know, RJ put his glass down, and I looked at the screen to see where his glass was on the screen, but it wasn't showing up. But I could see it. It just looked like CGI.
Yeah, there we go.
It's easy to drink when it's 2/3 soda.
Yeah.
I agree.
Thank you. I'm sure Epic said that.
Yes.
Yes, thank you,
course he
sir.
did.
I understand. No, but so they got all these dope ass cosmetics, right, man? And I like this skin and I like that skin. And so I say, hey, Al, you know what? I'm going to buy a couple coins, man, you know, so I can buy me like a skin or something, you know? So I go
So wait, you're playing the what is it called again?
to the Celestial Sunrise event.
The Celestial Sunrise event.
dude.
Hold on, wait a minute. You're playing the Celestial Sunrise event to buy skins.
Well, the event is a game mode, but they have skins available during this limited time. So hear me out. But these skins are dope, dude. So I say, hey, Al, I'm gonna buy some coins, right, or some Apex coins.
I prefer to hit the skins.
Uh,
Where is it? Hold on. Ah, shit.
hit,
Fuck.
do it.
I need to reset that.
So, so I end up. So I was gonna buy maybe like $20 worth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's like on sale for like $17. You know, that's how they get you. You know, they're like, oh,
Here's the best package.
yeah, exactly. That's
Fucking
so I
motherfuckers.
hate it. I hate it too, and I give into it, and I'm so against it at the same time. But
Oh yeah,
fuck it.
100% against it because my pockets don't like it. But it's on the phone, it's so much easier. Like people can't see my
So what is it that you're playing before I?
this is called Homescapes. I was playing. I downloaded Tetris because I was like, I feel like playing Tetris right now, like the original Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris is addicting.
And I was just like, I feel like playing Tetris right now. So I was playing that, and then you get ads in there. That's the free game
Yeah,
because it's been around forever, and I don't think it really belongs to anybody at this point. But
just floating out there.
but it's just you just watch ads in between levels,
Yeah,
and I kept getting ads for other games, and then it was like, oh okay. But that's how they get you. It's basically a sales funnel.
yeah,
Like we got you here, and then we start giving you advertisements here. Oh, this game looks fun, and then you start then you get that you end up saying, fuck it, let me try this game, and then so you get in that game and you start playing it, and then you realize like there's some levels that are just too fucking hard to pass without any assistance or power ups or whatever the fuck it may be, and that's where I'm at right now.
What is the objective of the game?
It's kind of like, hold on, I can go to one. It's kind of like,
Do you build like homes?
yes, you do that. you're basically remodeling the inside of your parents' old house,
Okay.
and it's like all fucked up. But then it's kind of like also, I don't know if anybody can see that.
Here, can I take a look at it too?
Kind of like
It looks like Candy Crush a
kind
little
of
bit.
Candy Crush, but you have these little power ups. Like some will can't see that it'll
Yeah.
get rid of stuff,
I see.
and then you have to match other stuff. And then there's different levels have different shit. So that one has suds on it, which grow as you fucking. If you get rid of them, if you wait too long, they'll start growing again.
Oh yeah, okay. So they have like a respawn timer kind of thing.
Yeah, on that particular type of thing. But I don't know. I'm just hooked. I'm on like level 120 now.
Yeah. And no. I get. My mom was actually like that with Candy Crush and another popular phone
I
app.
remember
game.
when Candy Crush didn't cost a thing to play. You just sat there and fucking played it for hours.
Yeah, no, my mom. That was my mom's thing. You know, after work, the news. You know, making dinner, whatever, sitting down, watching TV, glass of wine, and just playing that. That was her thing. And then she got really hooked on Monster Busters, which is like, I guess, kind of in the similar realm of what to do, like, you know, eliminate pieces and all that other stuff.
So it's kind of the same thing. It's like you find the patterns and you match stuff up, and you get certain things if you match things a certain way.
Dude, my mom is on like level. She hasn't played it in a long time because her laptop's kind of kaput now. Like I was talking about last week.
Yeah, because everything's moving to here now.
Yeah. And dude, my mom was like on like level like 700 something. Like my mom is probably one of the top rated players in this game in the world. If it no, that's just me guessing, but that's a lot for like a phone app type of game.
Well, I mean,
me.
they're all those apps make so much money. You just have to have a good app. Like you have to have a good game for people to hook
Dude, we should
them in.
create an app.
I thought about it, but as I'm playing this shit and I see the graphics and the way everything's set up, I'm like, who the fuck built this shit? And cause there's definitely a whole team coming up with all this shit. I don't know. Me and a friend when I was my first couple years in school at college, we were doing like basically not game design, but like digital media.
Yeah.
But one of the classes was game design, and me and him were thinking about trying to build one. We had an idea, but it just never came to fruition because
I still think that's something.
I mean, we can look into it, but it has to be a good game, and you got to advertise for it.
Yeah, no, of course.
And then once it gets popular, then you can.
The Mad Scientist app, dude.
Well, we'll call it something else, but I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Jared's Jukebox.
I want to because Epic said Farmville for life. That fucking game was the shit. That was the beginning of Facebook gaming.
I've never played this game.
You never played Farmville?
No.
It was on. Because you never.
I wasn't on Facebook till years after it launched.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that.
Oh,
it was
okay.
years after it launched. It was probably 10 years after it launched.
No, not. I think I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Farmville was the shit. That was a very addictive game too.
I like it.
But you had to go. You had to you plant your seeds. Well, you sow your ground, and it's different squares. Like go one patch, then you go to the next patch, and you do all. Then you grow, put the seeds down. I think you water it. I can't remember. Then it grows. But if you don't pay attention to it, then they die because you have to harvest it before they start to die. And then so Farmville was a cool game.
Yeah,
2009. So I thought Facebook came out in 2009 though. Oh wait, no, it was earlier than that because I remember working at Sprint in like 2005, 6. Damn. I guess it was around that time.
Well, I was gonna say it reminds me of those Tamagotchis back in the day, like. Just
this was much more sophisticated.
Well, I know, but Tamagotchis were cool, man.
That's more like a pet.
Yeah, well, I think the idea of just taking care of something, like you saying, like if something's dying, you water it, or whatever, just the idea of.
Yeah, but this is like you buy. The more you make, the more farmland you buy. So you have to take care of the whole fucking farm.
Okay,
not just one little digital pet.
So
I figured it was 2004.
Okay, so yesterday. I got my Xbox last week, right? So
yes.
it's been really cool.
Over that long, drawn out, boring story.
It was one of the greatest stories I think I've ever told.
Okay.
Just saying, and I hope all of you enjoyed it, by the way. And if you want to enjoy more of my stories, you should always like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can check us out anywhere you get your podcast. Apple Music, Spotify. Check us out on YouTube for the visual. Mondays at when Jared wants to. Is that good?
They're usually out when they're supposed to be.
Yeah, well, good. That's around 9 a.m. Mondays.
Just because I don't post it on Facebook, motherfucker, don't mean it's not out.
Yes, sir.
Because this motherfucker be like, did you post the blah, blah, blah? Yes, it's probably already out.
All right. So yesterday, I decided to take it one step further in my new gaming experience, Jared.
Oh, good.
So I went out and I bought I bought myself a Elite version 2 controller, okay, for my Xbox. Now,
speaking of that, I want a Scuff controller, but go ahead.
And we can talk about that because you'll really like them. And if you're going to buy one, I want you to get a good one because
Wait, a
they're
Scuff controller.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I want it for PC stuff.
Yeah, so they are super, super cool, man.
Because I'm hooked back into Red Dead RP because a couple of the streamers that I watch on a regular, they were playing like this past week.
I'm actually going to start playing that again very, very soon.
You trying to get into some? Oh, man, you got to get a computer, bro.
Yeah. No, but you have my word. I'm going to be back on the game very soon. No, but
we need to get a posse fucking rolling on one of these one of these servers.
But what I was going to say is, this controller, super nice, man, because my old version 1 is beat to holy shit. Okay, I mean, it's old, it's mangled, it's falling apart.
Wait, this is from the company Scuff?
No, this is an actual Microsoft controller.
Oh,
okay,
no,
but it's designed the same way with the paddles on the back and everything.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
So in that sense, it's not like Scuff branded, but it's the same premise, if that makes sense. With like the paddles on the back, but I don't know with certain Scuff controllers if you can remove all the paddles or if they're just ingrained into the controller.
Bro, there's so many fucking versions. It's crazy.
Dude, that controller.
Is this shit working this week? What the fuck? I'm gonna have to figure this out.
You can customize your own, right?
Yeah, I don't know why the other screen's not working.
Oh man, I'm liking this, dude. Hold on. So what is it?
They have one for everything. Fuck, I gotta figure out why this. Let's see if I can figure this out while we're here.
So for those of you out there that don't know what a Scuff controller is, it is basically a standard controller for any console, whether your Xbox or your PlayStation. And I'm sure they probably have something for Nintendo or anything else related. But it is modified slightly.
There we go.
They typically have paddles or little triggers on the back hand of the controller for accessibility instead of you using, I guess, the face buttons that are mapped on the front of the controller.
See how many different ones they have?
Oh man, dude! Can you here? Let's look at some PS5's one or
PS5
PS5
and PC, my friend.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, I'm liking it.
Sexy as fuck.
That looks nice. I like that color. That orange. Ooh, dude.
That's
how much is that? $200? I'd pay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, because I paid about $180 for mine, and I bought the warranty with it just because I was just like, fuck it, why not? Just because the Series 1, excellent controller, but it had a terrible habit of the grips on the back, like the rubber pieces, peeling off or, you getting stick drift over a while, and the warranty covers all that. So if I get any of that stuff that happens, they'll replace it for me if they can't repair it.
Wait,
so.
which one are you talking about, Epic? Where you can play on his phone.
Oh, wait, I think they do. Don't they make like an attachment for you to?
Well, that's what he's saying. He said
Yeah.
you got to get the one so you can play on your phone while you're not at home. But he'd be at work, so he wouldn't really have time. He doesn't leave the house any other time
Yeah.
because he's a loser.
So it's I am the nicest guy in the world, dude.
So this is these are and you get different customized colors. You can customize with your own stuff. So we could put like Mad Scientist Lab logos on shit.
Dude, this is actually really cool. Can we go through this process a little bit? Building one, maybe?
Yeah.
I just want to see the different color schemes they may have.
There's 5 of them right there.
That is fucking sick, dude. I like this a lot.
I'm trying to get to.
Damn, now I'm mad that I bought one. But it's okay.
You could take it. You could send it back.
No. It's a very nice controller. And the cool thing about it, okay, one, it's first and foremost, it is nice.
Hopefully, we can get sponsored by Scuff for doing all that.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually what does that green look like?
I can't see the green. Hold on.
Let's see. So we're currently building a SCUF controller on their website, which allows you to modify almost, it looks like anything in terms of color design.
Well, this is just the faceplate.
Like, yeah.
Bro, this whole fucking shit.
I like that purple too. Honestly, that's pretty cool. Oh man, dude, you shouldn't have showed this to me. I'm gonna be like a kid in a candy store. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got this Omen.
Oh, the dragon.
That's nice. So I know for the listeners out there, if you check us out on YouTube, you'll be able to see this up during the visual. That is sweet. What is that called? Void?
Yep.
That is really dope. It reminds me of the, I guess, the Orion polyatomic camo that's in Call of Duty right now, the one that I'm kind
I
of...
was thinking kind of Halo-ish.
It does give me Halo vibes, too. It looks like Needler-ish, Covenant-like.
It said Backbone mobile gaming controller.
Backbone mobile gaming controller. What is this?
Let's finish with the scuff. Ooh, I like that cherry blossoms.
That's pretty dope. Damn, now I'm needing to buy a PlayStation. This is pretty cool.
Well, you need to buy a PC and then just use this for your fucking PC.
This is true. So we got all sorts of stuff. Oh, that's really dope, dude.
If you're into hippie shit.
Well, I think my sister would like some shit like that, but that dragon is pretty cool. So is that something that you'd go with, that one right there?
No, I'd probably, if you can upload your own, then I would do my own.
Let's see, colors, designer, they got 26. And then here, click on one and see what, if there's anything else we can do to the controller in terms of like maybe buttons.
Guy telling me how to use the internet.
Oh, I'm not telling you how to use the internet.
Don't even know how to use the internet.
I don't know how to do a lot of things. That is really cool. I like that one.
That's more similar. That looks like a
it
says charter, so it's like a map type thing.
Yeah. Gives me kind of Tronish kind
No,
of
it
vibes.
just goes back to the other picture. Oh, this is the faceplate trim.
Okay.
So you can have different colors on that. Oh, that's kind of dope.
Blue. It's giving me very... Let's see, the orange looks good. Ooh, Nebula. Don't care too much for that one. Let's see. Ooh. Faceplate trim. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, never mind. I thought that was like something else. That would look good with maybe the black. Well, I think black looks good with anything. But the controller...
if you want to customize, you want to customize. Then you can even have different joystick styles.
Oh, that is awesome. However, the reason so my Elite controller comes with interchangeable joysticks, so it does come with a set of 2 or 3 different ones, like the longer, the shorter, nubbier ones.
Yeah,
things
but
of that.
whatever you already prefer, you can have it set up. So if you want a short one on this one, or a long one on that one, you can do that. So like this is right thumbstick. The other one was the left thumbstick. We got 2 different ones. We can change the color of the rings.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely buying one of these. Like soon, like ASAP, like next week. I'm buying it.
Motherfucker, save for your damn fucking PC.
I am. I'm doing my best.
We're gonna fucking play Red Dead 2, and where all the big guys are right now are on Gold Rush. It's a public server too. I saw somebody get fucking banned from there yesterday because they were fucking with the wrong people, and like these are big time role players, like GTA role players who know how to role play and know the rules. And these fucking cops did something to him, and they were like, they were talking to him, and they're like, what are you doing? Next thing you know, dude's just boop, disappears from the fucking screen.
Dude, just into thin air, just gets sucked into the void.
It was just gone, bro.
Dude, that's what we used to do in...
admin was on that shit.
Back when Halo 3 was kind of at its peak, and you could do this in any other game, but I think it was kind of more popular. And then it's like, hey, what is this? You would ask somebody, like, you were getting ready to, like, kind of get out of the lobby or kick out of the lobby. Hey, what's the shape of Italy? And somebody would say a boot, and then they get kicked like immediately from like the party and stuff. That was just kind of like the running gag back then.
But why would you get kicked from?
Well, it's like if you're playing Halo. So
you're not drinking enough. You're drinking too much soda and not enough Kesslers.
No, there's enough Kesslers in here. Yeah, you have my word. There is. No, but I remember one time. I was trying to get my first 50, okay? Back when I was trying to get my first 50, all right? This was back when I was about...
Okay, we've been over your fucking heyday of gaming stories and your 50s and all that.
It's the only thing I have left.
Well, okay, you sound like fucking Al Bundy right now.
I probably Polk City High,
Polk
dude.
City High, fucking.
What was it? Spare tire Dixon, dude.
No, I don't know about all that, but he had fucking 4 touchdowns in one game.
Yeah, and against his arch nemesis, Spare Tire Dixon, dude. Polk City High, dude. Cheers to Al Bundy. All right, the greatest of all time. What I was gonna say is, I was in a lobby. I was playing with kids that were better than me. This was when I was still getting better at Halo. I was still kind of early in my heavy multi. I played a game with them, and I didn't do very well. Okay, let's just say I went negative.
Oh, I mean, you just said you sucked. So
I said I was learning. I didn't say I sucked.
That's when you're starting to learn. You suck.
So I didn't do very well. Okay, I died a little too much. Okay, didn't get enough kills.
God. Okay, we understand. You sucked
for that game. Okay, so we get back to the lobby. And granted, I don't really know this kid that's running the lobby. He just invited me. You know, I can't remember how I ended up there. And he was like, and then he kicked me because I went negative and everything. So I know what it feels like to get.
But he's not. See, but that's different. I mean, it's kind of the same, but it's different because he had control over it because that was his game. You know what I'm saying? The admin, they're just, well, and the owner too. They're the ones who are paying attention and seeing motherfuckers doing fucking fuck shit.
Yeah.
And if they're doing fuck shit, you lose your prio.
Dude.
You get kicked for, I don't know how long they got kicked, but like you just can't be. And because the fact that it's a public server and them being so strict, it makes the RP like that much better because it makes people want to play by the rules because they don't want to get banned.
Yeah, no, I've never been really big on people that try to ruin the fun, you know what I mean, with what you're doing.
Yeah, and again, it's called role play. It's RP. You're supposed to fucking, you're supposed to be having fun, but the rules are there for a reason.
Yeah. So
the game is fair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
No matter whether you're a criminal or a lawman.
Yeah.
If you want to call it whatever. I think GTA, they're called police, but I don't remember whatever. Because I'm trying to I'm sucked in again. And I'm like, I got to fucking get a new PC so I can get this shit popping.
You're feeling it run through your veins, Jared. I like it.
I know I can, I know I'd be good at it. I just got to get it. And if I can meet some of these other guys that are already like big time, like maybe get in with their crew and like be streaming at the same time.
Yeah.
Then that'll be a good move, especially with my character that I already got a backstory for him and all kinds of shit.
So I remember, when you're talking about people like this guy, he was obviously doing something to get just, instantly gone, right?
Yeah, I can kind of tell the scenario. So basically, they were trying to rob a general store because that's how you get money, and because different servers have different games. I think I went over GTA. Like every server is different.
Yeah, of course.
But the way you get money or criminals get money is they rob either the banks or stores, the registers, and get the money out of the register. So what was happening was they were trying to rob a store, and I forgot what the town was, either Strawberry or Valentine. I think it was Strawberry. Doesn't matter. If you haven't played the game, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, I know what you're talking about. And if you haven't played it, please do.
So they were trying to rob it, and they were getting a hostage at the same time. But they had just run across this same law person as they were coming into town, and they had their mask on. They were just acting like nothing was going on. And they were sorry, officer or sheriff, we'll take our masks off. And so they went about their business. He went about his business. So when they were trying to get the hostage, this same guy comes up. He was like on his horse. He's like, "What did I tell you?" Because they had their mask back on at this point. He's like, "What did I tell you?" First of all, if they have their mask on, you're not supposed to know who the fuck they are just because you just saw them in passing.
Yeah.
Second, while they had a hostage, fucking this dude just lassoed him and dragged him across the street and hog-tied him and put him in another store across the street. While
Redemption's dope, dude.
While his homie has a gun to the hostage. So if you have a gun to a hostage, police are supposed to act like their life is in the hostage is important and their life is like really in danger. So then his other boy goes out while he's in there, because I was looking at from his point of view, his other boy goes out and they start talking shit, and he's trying to negotiate with them. Like, look, I have a hostage, I have a gun to their head. What are you gonna do? And it was like the cop was like, well, don't point your gun at me. Blah blah blah. Bah, bah. So he shot him down.
Dude, this is like a movie, bro.
And then that's what it is. It's fucking. It is like a movie. That's why I fuck with it.
Jared was like blocker.
No, but there was another, bro. There was another one. I wish I could pull up that clip right now. But there was another one. It was just them two on horseback, right? And they were going down this one-way railroad, and like 6 guys see them, and they're trying to come up and rob them. So they're like, they don't know that they're there. I mean, they think they don't know that they're there. So they were like, hey, on 3, we're going to turn on them. And it's like 3, 2, 1. Turn on these motherfuckers. 6 to 1 or 6 on 2. Fucking blasted all of them. And then the fucking cops showed up and fucking took all them motherfuckers to prison. They were like, we were just defending ourselves. They were trying to rob us. I'm telling you, that was the wildest shit.
That's dope, though. That's dope. And I like that because, again, people that try to join in and ruin the fun, that reminds me of back when Call of Duty 4, the original, came out in hardcore mode, where there's team killing enabled. If you play even Tier 1 in the newer Call of Duty, it's still, prevalent. But there would be people that you would start up a game, and the first thing your teammate would do is pull out a rocket launcher and kill all of you. And he would keep doing that.
Nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, and eventually you get booted for doing team killing too. Yeah, you get booted. No, it'll boot you automatically.
Oh,
but there are people out there that are just like, let me just be a dick.
Well, yeah, there are people who are like that. But
let me put
in this
Cheeto
situation,
dust on my balls.
in this situation, these guys were already running around trying to rob other people. But this group saw them, and they was like, oh, what's 6 of us compared to 2 of them on one horse?
Yeah.
And they thought they was going to get the better of them, but nah, they got...
Damn, dude, that's fucking dope, bro. I like that.
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
I fought the law, and the law won. Just saying.
Well, and I haven't decided whether I want to be... I think I want to be a criminal, but I think I want to be a bounty hunter at the same time.
Dude, being a bounty hunter would dope. You could be like ominous, like the anti-hero.
That's what I would rather. That's what I'd rather be.
Anti-heroes are cool, man.
Hence the name Ronan Jackson.
Yeah, Ronan fucking Jackson. Yeah. Watch out, world. He's coming for you.
Yeah, he's coming.
So what I wanted to talk about, since we're talking about games and all this other stuff, we talked about this the other night, but for everybody out there, for the purpose of the show, I wanted to talk about the episode of The Last of Us this past Sunday, episode 3, which is being highly praised and then criticized.
I've seen way more praise than I've seen criticism.
And I have as well. But I just wanted your thoughts on the show, that episode in particular, because there was a male romance involved.
Yeah, you're making it seem weirder than it is.
Well, I don't.
I know we joke around a lot about that stuff.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like,
yeah.
Look, love who you want to love. You know
yeah, exactly. And we're all for that here.
I will tell you this. When they start kissing, I have to look away.
It was a little different.
Yeah.
No,
but every time, even every time they do it, no matter what it is, it's not just because it's The Last of Us. If I see 2 guys kissing, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Even 2 girls, to be honest, is kind of weird. Like, when they did that shit in Star Wars, I was like, okay, now you're fucking playing the woke movement type shit.
It needs to stay out of certain things, especially Star Wars.
Okay, so that's what I do want to bring that up.
Okay.
I think some people may have thought that this was the woke world playing a part. I don't think so in this case. Only because even in the game, he said he was my partner. Now, when you're playing the game and you're just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, it didn't register for me. That's what I thought he just meant, like partner, like hanging out.
Yeah, partner in crime.
Yeah,
for lack of a better word.
He was his partner.
Partner.
But no, I like the way they fleshed out the. I don't know if anybody hasn't seen it yet, but oh well. The next one comes out on Sunday, so if you haven't seen it by now, then
The Last of Us, super dope.
Yeah, fucking. I thought it was good. I liked the way they filled in the story, even though it was a little change from what we saw in the game. It's not necessarily for everybody who just played the game. It's for everybody. And I know the creators also said they found this as a good opportunity to kind of flesh out some things they didn't get to for the game.
Yeah.
So that's why I like it.
I mean, I'll say this. So I told my sister, obviously when the show first even came out, after I watched the first episode, I said, hey, you got to check this show out, okay?
I know I will have to do all the responding. He said, there's only one Richard here, but he said, hello, Frashy said, hello, Richards.
Hello, Alan.
And we were talking about you earlier, too, so that's why yeah.
Yeah. We've moved on from you, Al. You know, we don't need you anymore.
Go ahead.
No, but I was telling my sister, I said, hey, you need to check this show out because she watches all sorts of crazy shit, you know, YouTube stuff, makeup tutorial, you know, girl stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, hey, do yourself a favor and watch this show. I said, I promise you'll like it because she likes the whole.
She never played the game?
No. My sister plays more Nintendo
we
games.
Talked about that.
Yeah, Nintendo type games and stuff. And she eventually watched the 3 episodes on her off day this past week. And obviously when the 3rd episode, the one that we just spoke about, came on, she actually texted me at work and she was like, yo, that episode was so good.
I would say that was arguably, like, you know what I'm trying to say, the best of the 3 so far.
And I would agree because when I was watching it, I was sitting there thinking, and for a second, I kind of had to catch myself, and I'm like, yo, I'm like really digging this. Like,
what do you mean had to catch yourself?
No, because I think with TV, and I'm sure you're the same way, and I'm sure a lot of people are. We get so spoiled with all sorts of shows we watch.
Yeah.
But when you get something like really, really quality, you know what I mean, and you're just really sucked into it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I like this, and it's like, wait, am I really liking this the way I like it? And it's just like, yeah, I do.
Well, I think I know what you're saying because I kind of had that feeling. It's like it's hard to explain. I know where you're coming from, but it's hard to explain. It's like, am I supposed to like this?
Yeah.
But I really like this, and I'm not gonna be mad because I like this.
Yeah, exactly. So by the time the episode was over, I was just like, that was good television. Yeah. Like I was just genuinely happy about it. So I'm hoping, and I'm sure it will, the rest of the series, because there's 9 episodes, 8 or 9.
I think 8. The first one was combined of the 2, or they ended up having to combine the first 2 into one because the HBO execs didn't think that first couple parts, like right when she dies, was enough to bring people in, which I think it would have been, because in the game when that shit happens, I talked about this. Yeah, the shit, it hurts, man. Yeah, because it's like, oh shit, like, because they showed this whole lifestyle of them, like father daughter, in the game and in the show, and it's you come in, especially the way they did it on the show, is because I did think they did it in the game too, but you're seeing it from her perspective, so you're learning about her and you're becoming involved.
Yeah, exactly.
In her as a character, and then boom, she's gone.
Yeah,
and it's like, wait, what? No, this can't be the game.
I think that's a good topic of conversation. And we don't have to talk about it right at the second, but something to think about is, what is a show or movie character maybe that was advertised but then dies like relatively short into a series, a movie? The one that comes to the top of my head, and it might not be a very great example.
I'd give you one. It's kind of a cheap one.
What's yours? And then I'll give you mine.
Okay, mine, I would say Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
But because I didn't get into an argument, but I kind of got into a difference of opinion with somebody on this. But that's why I sent you. I don't know if you ever even read the text.
I did, but I have only seen the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, well, it's on the other one is on Disney Plus now.
Well, I have to actually re-download my app on my Xbox, so I haven't done that yet. I've only downloaded
You have a phone.
I do have it on my phone. Actually, I do. So
you see all the excuses this guy comes up with?
Well, I didn't think about it.
But go ahead.
Well, I use it for YouTube.
Well, what's yours?
Mine is actually Steven Seagal in Executive Decision.
Okay, that was a bad one.
Yeah, well, I told you it probably wasn't the best.
Well, Steven Seagal, anything is a bad one.
No, well, Executive Decision is a good movie. Okay,
What movie? I don't even remember that movie.
it's a movie with Kurt Russell and Halle Berry, and then the terrorists take over the plane.
Sounds
and then
whack.
Kurt Russell's got to infiltrate it via the stealth jet. And then Steven Seagal is, and they're like attaching it to the other plane. He's like, and it's shaking and it's breaking. And they're like, we're not going to make it. And he's like,
Wait,
you
Kurt
are.
Russell's the president, right?
No, he's not the president.
I'm
He's
thinking of Air Force One.
Yeah, no, that's Harrison Ford, yeah. Get off my plane. No, but then he gets like sucked out into the sky and into like a turbojet and then blows into like bones and dust. So that's kind of the one that comes. I know there's a couple out there. And I'm sure there's actually one coming up relatively soon now that I think about it. But so yeah, it's where they're on the plane and it's the terrorists. So that second picture on the second row right there.
I do not think I ever saw this movie.
I think when you have
And
time,
I've seen every fucking Halle Berry. God, she was so beautiful. She still is. She still is.
she's so fine.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah. But that second picture on the second row right there where you see that fighter jet attached to the 747.
They see us, but hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, I actually was more of so talking to you.
Yeah, but people are listening.
Oh, that's
watching. True. Oh, that one. I think maybe I did see it.
So-
It breaks off of there, right?
Yeah, it breaks off.
This
But
movie was
Steven
trash.
Seagal, it's not trash.
This movie's trash, man.
No, it's not. It's Kurt Russell.
This
It's
movie's
Halle
trash.
Berry.
This movie's trash.
It's not.
I did see this movie. Now that I think about it, it's trash.
It's not.
It's trash.
3 stars.
If you like, who's seen this movie in the chat? By a show of hands, I don't know.
A show of hands.
Yeah, you can do fucking emoji hands,
Well,
motherfucker.
this is true, but real people that do real things use running dog emojis. Where is it?
Yeah, but not everybody. That's his thing. That's not everybody's
It's the
thing.
greatest thing of all time. Look at him run. So, I like this movie. I'm a big
Okay,
Kurt Russell
That's
fan.
a horrible example.
But it's the first one that actually came to mind.
So think of another one.
I can think of a really good one.
Okay, that really good one is better than fucking shit.
Hold on. It is.
Oh my god.
Oh no! It's The Departed, where
Who died?
when they kill Leonardo DiCaprio in the elevator.
But that's at the end.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting it. Well, that is kind of at the end of the movie. Yeah, that is towards the end. I guess that is not.
Yeah,
at the end.
it's never been done. Like I'm pretty sure The Last of Us is. Well, I don't want to say it's never been done, but I don't think there's been anything that I've seen. So Epic hasn't seen it. So I figured like that movie's barely been seen.
The populace of 80.
Steven Seagal, and he was probably only in there. Was he died in the beginning?
Yeah, he died in the beginning. So
he was only in there just to fucking say it. Steven Seagal, Halle Berry,
Yeah.
and Kurt Russell.
But that's what I'm saying. He was advertised, but then he died like immediately. So that's kind of
they did it for the name because he was popping back then. What was that? 98? That's it?
no. This movie was made in like 94, 95, dude.
It said 96.
96. Okay, that or just in that time frame. I know it was earlier than 98 though.
It wasn't that much earlier than 98. Yeah, 96.
96. Okay, 2 hours and 13 minutes. I love that movie. I think I love Halle Berry.
You just like fucking Kurt Russell. So
I do like Kurt Russell.
Yeah, but he doesn't necessarily have all the greatest fucking movies.
Oh, I
bro.
know. I'm not saying his movies are great.
A lot of his movies are pretty shit.
No, well, Escape from New York is
A
dope.
lot of his movies are pretty shit.
They're not. Okay. Escape from New York. Okay. Big Trouble in Little China. Okay. Executive Decision.
Oh my god.
All right. Escape from L.A., which is very horrible.
Shit.
Okay. Breakdown, another really good movie.
Never heard of it.
Oh, that's a good movie where his wife gets kidnapped at the truck stop. He's like, "Where's my wife?" You took my wife. Dude, I am going to be Kurt Russell for Halloween.
So Epic. Here's.
No, dude, we
okay,
got to be
hold
Riggs
on,
and Murdoch.
Hold
dude.
on. Oh yeah, we did say that.
Yeah, we
did
got to
say
be.
He said Epic said he only watches things that we recommend.
And I recommend all those. I'm just saying.
He's gonna recommend anything Kurt Russell.
Of course. The Thing. That's another really good one.
I think they're gonna redo that and make that.
Tombstone. He's in a lot of good movies. Some of them are cheesy, yes.
Tombstone was kind of cheesy. Also, that was on when I was in Florida. It was on HBO. I watched a few moments of it, but I was watching it and I'm like, this is not as good as I remember it being.
Really?
Yeah, it's just I don't think it holds up like it.
I'll have to
Maybe I need to watch. I don't know. It just didn't hold up the way I thought it should have held up.
What's another movie that doesn't hold up to today's standards?
Well, another. Oh no, is that Swayze? Who's Roadhouse?
That's Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, Swayze. They're redoing Roadhouse right now, but I just watched the original Roadhouse a few weeks ago. It's cheesy, but I kind of like it. But this one is supposed to have Conor McGregor and I forgot who the other person was.
Oh, you talk
Conor
about cheesy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Uh.
We're gonna see how it goes.
Well, that was like the Royal Rumble last weekend. Logan Paul.
Yeah, but he's there now.
Yeah,
he has a contract.
Yeah, he has a contract, but this was my first time actually seeing him wrestle.
You didn't see him? Was it WrestleMania last year?
No, he was he did the Crown Jewel event against Roman Reigns. I actually didn't watch it because it was in Saudi Arabia.
No. He did WrestleMania. He was in WrestleMania.
Was he? No, it was Logan Paul or was it somebody else?
I know there's Paul, bro.
It was Bad Bunny. Maybe it was Logan Paul, but anyway,
he was there. He came out. He had yellow on.
That is right. What I was gonna say is,
or maybe it was one that I watched over there with y'all. But anyway, who cares? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We're not going into wrestling. Movies that don't hold up. I don't know. I don't have anything off the top of my head right besides the that one. I don't think Tron holds up because technology has fucking crushed it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I think that's not a bad
Another
example.
Kurt Russell.
Okay, man, Kurt Russell was like popular in like the 80s and like early 90s.
So was Swayze.
Yeah, okay.
So was Val Kilmer.
Okay, that's a guy that's, obviously, not done anything in a while.
Because he can't.
I'm aware of that. Very aware of that. But he was in the most important movie ever, so it doesn't matter.
He's my top 3 movies ever.
So, let me see. What doesn't hold up? I'm trying to think. What about, okay, this might be a good one. What about like the Ninja Turtle movies? Like the action.
The original ones hold up.
They do?
Not as far as action. I think story-wise it does.
Okay, so I'm trying to think.
Oh, I had a thought today. I put it on Twitch. I know you probably haven't watched it, but The Bad Batch.
I watched a couple episodes of it, but a while ago.
I've been trying to keep up with the new season. Half the time I'm not even watching; it's just on in the background. But I think The Bad Batch is the Ninja Turtles of Star Wars.
And why do you say that?
Because there's there's originally 5 of them, but now there's 4 of them. They're like that are good guys, and then the one that fell out had a falling out with the other guys.
Okay,
is on the bad side.
I got you.
And then there's still 4 of these guys, and they all have their own personality. And then they found this other little girl who's just like, she's young, but she's still fighting with him.
Yeah.
But they also protect her. So she's like April.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of material can pull a lot, but from other shows in terms of, ideas and stuff like that. But I look at something like that as when creators do something like that, I look at them as fans. You know what I mean? If, say, God damn.
Gargle and Come by R.J. Steinbacher.
Yeah. No. Not at all. No. No. We don't do that here at all in any sense of the word on the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. No, but I look at it as them being fans of something. It's like, they grew up and it's like, hey, like, let's use kind of like what we grew up with, our favorite things, and kind of like mesh them into our own. Yeah,
but this is supposed to be Star Wars. You got to fucking come up with your and I'm not saying that's what other people think. I was saying that's just my interpretation of it.
Yeah. Well, but that's not a bad interpretation from the way you made it sound. I mean, it sounds kind of like, tooth and nail, so to speak, or brick by brick.
What were we? No, we were back on something else. Yeah, I can't think of anything that doesn't hold up right now. I can't think of anything right now.
Well, I can tell you that the original Power Rangers doesn't hold up in terms of the
Why?
fighting. Well, in terms of, I still love it. I still like it. But
In terms of fighting, what do you mean? Flipping around and jumping and kicking is the same.
yeah, well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like the fight scenes and just like the dialogue, it's a little cheesy. Now, back then, I thought it was like obviously the greatest thing on earth.
So the movie that came out, that's not cheesy. That wasn't cheesy. That shit was trash.
The newer one or the first one, like the original from the 90s.
I'm talking about the one that just came out like a few years ago.
I haven't seen that. So,
That shit's trash.
well, that's one
When
of
I remember seeing the very first episode air of Power Rangers,
I do too.
and it was cheesy, but it was a kid's show. But then they try to make this shit into some like real life. Actually, it reminded me of Pacific Rim type shit.
You know what's crazy? That's not a bad movie. I like Pacific Rim.
It's okay.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah,
Who doesn't like giant robots battling?
I don't.
So,
It's overplayed.
would you ever watch? What is that show?
After
that
Voltron, there's nothing else.
I actually really, really agree with that. Believe it or not, except for like maybe like the Megazord, like the original Megazord.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
but that was mimicked off of Voltron.
Voltron is like the Sential robot. Like he is like the.
It's the same concept, bro. Think
Yeah.
about it. Think about Megazord,
Oh yeah.
and then think about Voltron. They stole that shit.
Defenders of the Universe.
Not Defenders of the Universe. No. A robot of a different being, other robots coming together to make one giant robot.
Yeah.
That's what the fucking Megazord was.
Yeah, I know that, but still, Voltron's so badass, dude.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I never really respected Power Rangers. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, Power Rangers!" I never really respected because I grew up on Voltron. I watched the cartoons on TV on Saturday mornings.
Damn, dude, Voltron's the shit, bro. I fucking love Voltron. And we were looking at those action figures. Yeah, dude, and they were like $700 or something for like a real pristine one or like good quality one. Yeah, that's nuts. No, what I was gonna say is, but with the idea of things not holding up, man, that's. We'll get back to you guys with that because I'm really trying to think of something, but I obviously can't at the time. But if you guys, anybody out there, what is a show or movie that doesn't hold up anymore in this day and age in 2023? Something that you
comment this week because nobody fucking commented last week.
Yeah, please let us know how you feel. I want to know how all of you.
Okay,
feel.
I want to get. I know you didn't see Multiverse of Madness. I mean, you saw Multiverse of Madness.
Yes, I
but
did.
You didn't see Black Panther.
But that's okay. I'm willing to talk about it, or listen.
Oh yeah, no. Basically, somebody was like, I finally got to see Black Panther 2, basically Wakanda Forever. And I was like, I put under the caption or I put under the post, I was like, unpopular opinion, 6 out of 10. And then this person came back and was like, well, what did you think about Multiverse of Madness? I was like, 7 out of 10. And they were like, there's no way that Multiverse of Madness is better than Black Panther 2.
Okay.
And I didn't respond back, but I wanted to be like, I don't know. It just didn't do it for me.
Okay.
I don't know why, because I just watched it this past week, and I don't know why, but it was just maybe, I don't know. I do know why. Because the first one was so kind of engulfed in social, cultural type things that were already happening.
Okay.
And then this one, they kind of tried to do that, but it wasn't quite theirs. Like, I didn't like how they put Hispanic people against black people.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the issues still weren't resolved.
I gotcha.
So I think that's why it didn't do it for me. I know, I get it. It's a superhero movie, and of course there's no replacing Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think his absence from the film?
it's part of it. It's part of it, but they also tried to weave so much of that into the movie that I think it took away from the plot.
Okay. So they're trying to pay homage at the same time while telling a story, but it kind of overshadows what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Or, well, not overshadows, but...
It blends. It blends well, but it's just I wasn't feeling it, man.
Okay. I got you.
And everybody that I talked to was like saying, "Oh man, it was so good." I'm like, now I watch it. I'm like, the hype is a little too much for me.
Okay.
I think people wanted it to be great because of the success the first one had.
Yeah, that's the not the sophomore
But
slump.
to say that Multiverse of Madness couldn't be one tick higher than that one, to me, was kind of like, again, jumping on the hype train a little bit.
Yeah,
Because Multiverse of Madness was a good fucking movie.
yeah, no, it's not a bad film at all.
I thought it was good. I didn't have any problems with it.
Hey, it's Doctor Strange. Who doesn't like Benedict Cumberbatch?
I don't know. I still think it was, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I got you. You know what Jared trying to say, folks.
What's The View? What do you mean The View? Is that what you watch?
The View? Nah, dude, that show that's on the fucking Fox.
I don't know. I don't know if that's what he's talking about or not.
What, The View? No.
He just said The View. That's it.
The View. The View is the show with fucking...
I know what it is.
Well, it's horrible, and I hate it.
I mean, it's not for you.
It's not meant for me. I don't think that show is meant for anybody.
Oh, it doesn't. He said it doesn't hold up anymore. Yeah, it's just a bunch of cackling women, fucking cackling old women bickering about bullshit.
Yeah, dude, when I get up for work, I'm glad you brought this up.
And that's Disney too, by the way.
I get up, I get dressed for work. You know, I come downstairs, I get my work boots on, grab my wallet, my keys. And my mom's, she's not watching it, but she just has the TV like set on Fox.
I think you've told this story before.
Yeah, I know, but whenever I see this show, I literally look at my mom and I'm like, Mom,
The View's not on Fox.
Or whatever channel it's
on ABC.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Change the channel. I tell her literally, I was like, Mom, I know you're not watching this, so just change the channel. Like, just because I can't stand that shit. It's like that the older I get, when I watch these talk shows, they actually annoy me.
Yeah, but again, they're not for you. They're not targeted toward your demographic. They could care less what you think.
I know that, but God, they're
because they're making money off of all those ads that they're fucking selling those products to whoever's watching that shit because it's all for them. It's not for you.
I know it just irritates me.
That's the thing with a lot of these movies that people think that, oh my God, I don't know why they did this, and what, especially like Star Wars. Star Wars is one of them. Like, why did they do that? Blah blah blah. First of all, motherfucker, it's not for you. It's for kids.
It is true.
As much as adults want to fucking cling to that original thing, guess what? When that movie came out, the original movies came out, you were a fucking kid. So
I fell in love with it when I was a child too.
And if it wasn't for kids, Disney wouldn't have bought Lucasfilm for $4 billion.
I wanted to get rich like George Lucas too.
He was already rich.
He's been rich.
He just got richer.
My God. So no, but you're right. I don't know if I like that you're right, but I know that you were right, and I knew that was the answer all along.
I think about a lot of things, RJ, so I'm usually right.
You know, I've been thinking a lot lately too, and it's kind of crazy because my mind hasn't been.
So give us something that you've have any epiphanies that you've come across lately.
Well, I will say this: in my time of not drinking, starting after this one,
he's starting to sound like one of them born again Christian motherfuckers.
No, that's not. Do I?
In my time, shut the fuck up.
Dude,
we get it. You didn't drink for a month. Now, what are you saying?
No, I'm just saying I've finally found some inner peace. Is it okay if I call you brother? It's like, no, let me stop.
No.
I'm not gonna call you brother.
You just did. But
yeah, it was anyway, so I feel more content with myself. I feel I don't know. I don't want to know what they said. I'm sure it's not nice.
It's funny.
I'm sure it is.
And
I'm
he's
sure.
right. Yeah, mine. Let me put yours over here.
Oh, leave me alone.
Mine's a little lighter than his.
Well,
but I also didn't put a lot of Kessler's at the end either.
No, I have this whole I just feel so much more at peace with myself lately. I don't know what it is. I can't really describe it to you. I've been so calm lately, and I like it a lot. And it's something that I need, and something that I'm going to, not to sound all weird and hippie-ish, but I'm going to try to continue to help grow in order to find the best version of myself.
While not buying a PC so you can fucking play Red Dead Redemption with me online.
Well, no, that's like the part. Like, look, dude, like we've been.
And we're not playing online Red Dead. We're playing fucking
that's fine.
server.
Oh, yeah, that's
Role
cool, dude.
play. You got to come up with a character, motherfucker.
Oh, I've got great characters. I got a character for you. This is my voice, and I'm going to
You
continue.
still sound like a fucking radio host.
Well, that's good, because I'm going to be broadcasting through the Tumbleweeds antenna that's built from logs from the legs of a boar in Aruba.
Aruba?
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about, Aruba?
I don't
This
know.
is America in 1900.
Well, I'm going to go down to the mine where they found the little smoke-filled rocks, and I'm going to take the rock, nick it against another rock, create fire.
Why are you a British man?
This is not British,
I mean, it's pretty close.
is it?
It's not on point, but it sounds more British because when you're talking about nicking something,
Yes.
yeah, nick
Yeah.
it. What,
Anyway, I am going to.
bro? This is your character for real?
I will attempt to do better.
Make sure you turn your volume down because you're pretty loud.
This is what happens when I consume alcohol.
No, everybody's gonna be like, "Why are you screaming?"
This is the only way I can do the voice.
Oh, how do you talk when you're fucking streaming?
I don't talk when I'm streaming.
You do.
Oh, I mean, I do. I just talk like this.
Yeah. Okay. So add a country accent to it.
Hold on. Let me. I don't want to like.
You know what? Bring Big R out.
That's
That's who you should be. You should be
Big R.
big. Well, maybe come up with something better than that. But do Big R, but just give him a different name.
All right. Well, you're Ronan Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Richard Rifle. Rifle Richard, they call me.
That's way too fucking spotted. Give it a real name, a real country name.
My name is Swamp Ass Charles. It's like, no.
That's too much.
No, I know. Well,
Wait, what was the first one? You said what was the
I
first?
said Richard Rifle of the Rifling Foundation. Come
No.
down and get your ammunition here.
Okay, now you're a salesman.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, Charles Dickinson.
Charles Dickinson.
Does that sound like
That's an author, I think, of books.
no? Is it? No, it's not.
Or did he like? Who am I thinking? I'm not thinking of Charles Darwin, am I?
No, there's let's look it up.
My name is Murphy McGillicuddy.
That's actually good.
Murphy McGillicuddy here. All right.
There you go.
I
That's a good one.
Yeah. I walked those mountains with those guys. You know, the ones that you just done?
You see how I pulled it out of him, y'all?
Yeah, there you
I pulled
go.
that shit out with that. Murphy McGillicuddy.
Murphy McGillicuddy here. With McGillicuddy's finest.
This
Three
my-
generations of McGillicuddy.
How y'all boys doing? This
Yeah.
is I'm Ronan Jackson. This is my buddy Murphy McGillicuddy.
Mr. Jackson, good to see you first, brother. So,
Don't say brother.
I feel so uncomfortable when I say that. Somebody, what was the word? Have you seen that spelling bee I guess clip where they asked the little boy to spell a word? And
Spelling bee clip with it. No, I just watched a movie this week about a spelling bee. It was Jason Bateman. It's called Bad Words. Funny movie.
but they wanted him they wanted him to spell negus. Have you seen that?
I think I have.
It's Negus.
I know what it is.
It's so
This motherfucker.
Dude,
Swear to God.
I'm just saying.
Negus.
Yes. But they had the black guy every time they kept saying it, and he was just like doing this and shit. I don't know. I just got a big kick out of it. So
There was another one I saw recently. It was a commercial for something. I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty harsh. But it was three people's names combined to make the business name,
yeah.
and it sounded really bad. I wish I remembered what it came from, but I was just like, oh, okay,
No.
this is what we're doing.
Yeah, you're getting no business.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, well, we came up with RJ's RP,
Yeah.
Red Dead
Alter
RP
ego, Murphy McGillicuddy here, of McGillicuddy Enterprises. All right, there you go.
You ain't gonna have no money when you first start.
Well, I started from 10 shillings and a bag of wheat.
There you go.
There you go. All right, yeah. So if I go out in public for the rest of the week, that's how I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to lose my job.
Don't do that.
If I lose my job
save
before-
that for the RP. Get your fucking computer, motherfucker. So we got to figure out what
$10 I get fired by Friday. Psych. Now let me just.
we got to fucking get you your computer. Get you on Red Dead. I gotta get a new computer too. Fuck. Because that game is just so big. Fucking start a little fucking party. We get
Get some of you guys in the posse.
Get Epic and them in there, like
Round it up.
Gold Rush RP. Let's get on there, or we could do Echo. I was already on Echo.
Nice.
Gold Rush is public also, but there's a lot of big name streamers that go on there, so we might be able to mix it in with some people at the same time.
I like this. I like this a lot.
I do too.
All right. So where are we at? We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good here, folks. And let me tell you something. I got to thank all y'all for listening to the Mad Scientist Lab's 780th episode. 165, 7, 8.
Yeah, see, that sounds better when you stop screaming.
Well, I'm not trying to scream. I got these headphones
There
on
it
and they're
is.
making me deaf.
There it is.
So, folks, if you like listening to people talk, especially like how I do, especially that young lady behind the bar, oh man, she's so pretty. I just want to let you guys know that you should tune in every Saturday around 6 p.m.
You should add that too.
around 6 p.m.-ish to listen to the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. Check us out anywhere you get your podcast.
Don't have to scream, bruh.
I don't mean to do it. It's just I got this hemorrhoid. It hurt. Anyway,
They don't
folks,
know about hemorrhoids back then. You just I got the touch of the man.
the touch of the man.
I don't know what they call it.
The touch of the man, dude.
I'm a little bit under the weather right now, so
When I bend over, my left cheek hurt. So we will see you guys next week. And like, share, comment, subscribe. Me and Ronan Jackson here signing out. Peace.
we out, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio Skulls all day.
The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The Merit Scientist Lab.